know more than anybody how much I've cherished. I've got onto that championship, right? You knew that I wanted Gunther at Mania, and now you're out here behind my back, calling him out.
Hey, here's the truth. You're not my parent. I don't have to ask your permission now, do I? That's ask your permission to wipe my ass next.
That's right, Drew. I'm not your parents. But I thought you were my brother. But you're not. You're just a backstabbing.
All right. We're telling the truth right now. Friends, tell the truth. The truth sometimes hurts. The truth is, you had your chance and you lost twice.